iDeality episode 4. This is my video tracking my progress through week 3. And if you weren't here with me last week, my focus for this week is going to be my $600 profit a month. I'm going to be setting some of the ground rules that go into what qualifies as the money saved side and profit. And of course, what I've done over the last 7 days to make headway towards that goal. Profit side, I'm having to dig deep here as I don't have a fixed side hustle or any other sources of income other than my 9 to 5. So I've been kind of digging high and low, and through the KonMari process I've actually dug up a couple of checks. So these will be the first contributions to this month. Obviously not something to be relied upon. These are eBay checks for cash back on purchases that I've run through their system, their service. It's a great service. You get money back for dollars you would have spent otherwise. And so certainly something to tap into if you haven't already. Some of these are quite old. We got one all the way back to 2016. Okay, well, that means that this is already void after 90 days from the date of issue. So that's garbage. Oh look, and yep, void after 90 days. So that's now $22 that I missed out on. This is the cost of not having your paper in order. Oh look, here we go. 2/4/2019. I think that at least is going to make it into the cutoff. So yeah, got $10.47 going right into the profit margin there. So yeah, got a $10. Alright, so the checks weren't quite what I thought they were going to be, and I waited too long to cash those checks. Make sure you are cashing those things and not leaving dollars on the table like me. So moving on to my next source of potential profit here, I had been reached out to by an unlikely source. The Illinois State Treasurer had sent me a letter, and I honestly thought as I opened it that it was going to be some type of liability that I owed to the state, but surprise, surprise, it was the exact opposite of that. So because of some type of unclaimed property that appears to belong to me, I am entitled to $396 from Alliance Data Systems. I don't know what that is, but they owe me almost $400 apparently, and I have actually started this process a while ago. It has been arduous. As you see, look, this is dated June 22nd, 2017, almost a 2-year-long process that is now culminating here in 2019. I need this cash if I have any hopes of reaching my goal this month. So that will be the main focus of this week is doing whatever I can to get my hands on those dollars. So of course there will be an update as I go through this and let you know what the process is like. You should certainly do your own digging if you are an Illinois state resident into the office of Michael Fryricks, the Illinois state treasurer, and see if there's any money owed to you. Alright, getting into my writing goal. I have not yet provided an update here, so figured now was a good time. I have accumulated a total of 27 miles ridden since the beginning of my iDeality experience, which is, to be honest, not that impressive and off pace, but at this point I haven't had much of an opportunity to ride because of the polar vortex and wintry conditions, and it's just been all out nasty outside the last month, as Chicago winters tend to be. So good news is I am making some progress now that things are really starting to get rolling here. Last week I was able to net 3 total commutes back and forth from home to work on the bike, which means I netted 12 miles over the last 7 days, which is almost half of the total miles ridden this entire year. So definitely getting into gear there. Remembering, of course, that I save $4.50 each day that I commit to riding as opposed to commuting on the CTA or other means of travel to get to work. So that will be added into my final goal as far as that $600 profit that we've been talking about this week. So got one more week to go. We'll have all of those tallies in next week's episode. Wish me luck.